Hello and welcome to the online webinar, How You Can Improve Your Commitment Skills. This webinar is organized by the Global Youth and Sustainability Organization. And before we start, we would like to uh, congratulate everyone with the International Youth Day. It was in the 12th of August. And although it's already 9 days far from now, but then it's a day that we should celebrate the entire month, and youth should be celebrated in the all over the year. And then so before we start, we would like to introduce our speaker for today, Dalida Jaafar, um, where she started her career as a clinical researcher and then got attracted to sales and entrepreneurship lifestyle. She moved to medical sales and then started a new career as an insurance agent. Her experience in insurance grew her entrepreneurship mindset, and then she became greatly passionate about self-development. She started attending seminars, conferences, workshops, online webinars, and reading books. The turning point in her life was attending Brendan Burchard High Performance Academy in Arizona. At the moment, she decided she will be a speaker. Her mission in life is to motivate people, inspire, and help them achieve what they are capable of. She wanted to help people find themselves, and way Brendan Burchard helped her find herself. Then Dalida started a network marketing business where she built a team at an incredible speed and became devoted to training, leading, and growing other leaders, inspired greatly by John Maxwell's leadership books and Jim Rohn's Success Secrets, and of course, Brendan Burchard's Successful Daily Habits. It was the biggest reward in my life to be able to inspire people and make them see what they are capable of. That is what she quoted. Dalida joined in 2018 John Maxwell team and became certified as a leadership coach, trainer, and speaker. And she got certified as a DISC behavioral analysis consultant. Dalida is training and coaching across the globe. She's teaching John Maxwell's resources and leadership books. She also invested her research experience to develop courses about wellness, successful business habits, and entrepreneurship mindset. Um, so I'll just quote what she said. She said, "My biggest passion now is to help to overcome the obstacles they face in their daily life and develop the winner mindset that will maximize their potential and guarantee success." So, and to mention something that at the time there in the States where she's joining us from, it's 5 a.m. And then we would like to thank her for her generosity of joining us in the early morning, as well as giving us a lot of her time and efforts. Please, everyone, welcome Dalida Jaafar, and yeah, you can take the mic. Thank you.
Hi everyone. Good morning. Good evening for you. It's almost the evening over there. It's 8 p.m. there, right? Okay. I want from you, please, a favor. As you know, I just woke up like an hour ago. So to make this session great and to make you benefit from this session, I appreciate if we can turn the cameras on. It's very important and necessary because this is not the session I will be talking and you will be listening. It will be a session where we will be communicating. I will ask you a lot of questions where you will be able to answer on the chat, and maybe we can open the mic for some to share. So it's interactive, and the more you benefit from the session is by interacting with me. So please, if you can, and I appreciate it, if you can open the camera, let's start. Come on, guys. I need to see your beautiful faces. And let me share the screen. Thank you. Thank you for the people who are responding. Appreciate it. It's important to see you, and we will be sitting with each other for 2 hours. So it means a lot for me to be able to see you and to interact with you. And we are not judging anyone. I know you're home. I know you're relaxing. And the point is just to be present with me in this presentation. Okay, allow me to share the screen so we can start. First, I would like to really thank the GYSO for their invitation. It's my pleasure to be here with you today, and it's a great honor to join you in this session. It's part of my passion, as I said, and I'll be glad and happy to help and support, especially youth, because the world right now needs more youth and more leaders, and you are the future. If you can share with me, where are you watching us from? Where are you attending the session? Which country? Just to know you more before we start with the content. So where are you from? Malaysia, Pakistan, DC, Indonesia, Iraq. يا هلا بمحمد من العراق. Okay, who speaks Arabic? Bangladesh, Somalia, Malaysia, Algeria, Malaysia, Noor. يا هلا بنور. Yemen, Basma, Abdul Khaliq, Muhammad Idris. Okay, great to meet you all. Thank you for coming. And we need to start by congratulating you for being here today. Osman, Ahmad, sorry, it's going fast, but I'm reading all the comments and the chats that you are saying. So I need to congratulate you for being here today. I know most of you are maybe, you can be watching Netflix, you can be spending some time just relaxing, spending time with your friends, but you decided to be here, and it's very important. This starts with the right decisions. When you are investing on yourself and in your self-development, that means you are on your way to success. I still see a lot of cameras off. I really appreciate it, guys, if you open the cameras. As you listen in the introduction, I'm a John Maxwell team member, and all the content that I will be teaching today is a part of the iLead program that is taught by all John Maxwell trainers and speakers. Some housekeeping rules before we start. First, I want you to minimize distraction. I know we are at home, there's a lot of distractions around us, especially when we are doing a Zoom meeting. We have a lot of notifications coming up into our screen. We have the phone in our hands that we will look at it occasionally. Please try your best to remove all these distractions, for one reason, because it's important to be involved. I want you to answer a lot of questions on the chat. I want you to be present, and part of concentration is staying away from distraction. When you are studying or when you are doing anything that needs concentration, if you got distracted, you need 25 minutes to go back into the same mental state as deep concentration. So keep this in mind, not only in this presentation, any other time. Keep a notebook and a pen to write notes. The best way to write notes is split the paper in half. Write the notes that you learned from the presentation on one side and your ideas and thoughts on the other side. There will be a lot of questions today that will trigger your thinking, that you will need to reflect from your life, and it's important to do that. Please turn the camera on and let the mic be muted. interact in the chat box, and at the end of every session I will give you 5 to 10 minutes if you have any questions, if you can't if you want to turn on the mic and comment or say anything related to the subject that we are studying. Today we are staying with each other for 2 hours. It will be, I promise you, it will be fun, educative, and as much as I can, but you have a big role in that by helping me and interacting with me and sharing your information and answers too. Today we will discuss choice, growth, attitude, and commitment. I know the flyer says we will talk about commitment, but these 4 topics are really related, because to be committed, we need first to take a decision, to choose. Then part of commitment is learning and growing. We need to have a positive attitude in order to be able to improve and continue. So let's start with the choices. Choice is a gift, and it's one of the greatest gifts that we have in our life that we can get. What are the benefits of choice? It's known when we have a choice, that means we have freedom, right? We can control our life. We are not controlled by others. We can make our lives better, and we can reach our potential. If you didn't get a choice in your life, that means you allow someone else to make the decision for you. And guess what others prepare for you? Not much. No one wants your benefit as much as you do. So it's important to value this gift and start taking choices in your life. Also share in the chat which benefit is the most important to you. Is it freedom? Is it taking control of your life? It's improving your life. So also I appreciate if you can share in the chat. So which benefit you feel is the most important? Waiting for some answers, God. Are you with me? 3 and 4. Making life better and taking responsibility to reach our potential. Actually, all of them are important, because you can't achieve better. You can't make your life better without having the freedom and without having control in your life. That's great. That's great. I'm seeing more cameras. Thank you. When we start with our life, we have no choice, right? When we start out with our life, who did pick his name, or how he looks, or where he is born? We can't control all these. We don't have a choice in all these parts. But as we grow older, we will have more choices, and we will be able to control our lives. So we need to value this gift and get the best out of it. So life will begin equally. I'm sorry, I'm reading some of the comments. Make my life better, also control my life. Okay, that's great. So when we start in our life, as I said, we have no choices in a lot of things. Then we start having more choices in our life. But I'm sure a lot of you wonder that we don't start our lives the same as everyone else. Some people have more benefits. Some people maybe are born rich, maybe are doing their best, having great things that we don't have. They have more advantage than us. So what's the value of taking a choice if we start with a disadvantage in a certain part of, who thinks this way? Who thinks why others have more than I do? And how can I catch up with them? Who have this feeling sometimes? Okay. Muhammad Idris says I. Exactly. But the point is, if you look at the people who are achieving great things, most of the people have great things in their life as a start, but with time they ruin it. and they don't get where they are. And some people have a great disadvantage and at the same time achieve a lot of things. And most of the people who achieved great things, let me quote some Oprah, Bruce Lee. If you listen to their stories, you will know that they started their life with a great disadvantage and they achieved a lot. So all this because it's the choices they make. Your life, the quality of your life is not decided where you start. It's decided by the choices you take in order to achieve what you did. All the people are not getting their opportunity at the same time. You need to look for the opportunity, and this is the point that you need to know. It's your choice, it's your decision. So how can we catch up if the people are getting more than we do in life? As I said, as you grow, you have more choices in your life. And it's a part for you, it's a possibility for you to catch up with others and to start taking the choices. What happens when you don't take your choice in life? What will happen? Others will take the choice for you. And keep in mind, no decision or taking no choice is a choice. You choose not to have effective role in your life. You choose not to take the right decisions. So you cannot go back in your life and make a new start, but anyone can start from now and make a new ending. So you need to decide now if you want to start your life. You continue your life as it is, or you need to take a choice. So let's share in the chat too, what choice can you make today that you couldn't make yesterday? Everyone, there's something in their life that they need to take a choice, but maybe they are scared, maybe they are worried, maybe they are doing whatever that's stopping them. What choice you need to make today that will make tomorrow better? It's important to find your purpose in life and learn to grow gradually. Thank you, Radi. How can we start by making good choices? The choices you take in your life is reflection of how you make your life, of how you live your life. So it's important to know and learn how to make the right choices. I'm a little bit, can you see the whole screen, or you see part of it because of the chat and it's a little bit, okay. Start an e-commerce business and become independent. I see the whole thing, thank you. All clear, okay. So how can you make more choices, more good choices that positively affect you? Okay, what choice can I make today that will have a positive impact in my life? As I asked you before, some said they will start an e-commerce business, looking for another job rather than what I'm doing right now. Start a business, improve okay, sorry, I went back. The decisions that you need to take in your life have an important role when you started by taking the right decision. Let me ask you one more question. What's stopping you from taking the right choice? If you know, like some people start an e-commerce business, look for a new job, what's money? Okay, that's great. Afraid of failure. Okay, we will discuss failure and other subject, and the negative and the attitude. Fear to lose my job. When you need to start a decision, you need to know where you are going. You need to find the resources that you want. And in this case, oh my God, time and depression. It also will be considered, we will talk about it in the attitude part, lack of fun. We are talking right now in small, attracting the right audience and customers. I like that. By the way, the questions I am asking are reflection for your life, and they will help you get better understanding. And ask yourself, how can I get what I want in life? Start by asking yourself why I want to take this choice, why I want to take this decision, why I want this thing, why I want to open a new business. By knowing your why, then you need to ask yourself, how can I do it? Robert Kiyosaki says, don't ever say, I can't do this. Ask yourself, how can I get this? There's always a way. And the 3 ways you can reinforce the choice you make. If you took the decision now to start a new job, what are the 3 things that you make to reinforce and to make sure that you can achieve or do or continue with this choice? To look for a choice is hard because I have much choices what to do. Okay, you need to, I prefer if we can keep the questions till the end. I will leave 5 or 10 minutes to answer the questions, but let me answer this one since I read it. It's, if you have a lot of choices, you need to start by writing them down. Learn to journal. The more you write things down, the more you will clear your head and you will be open to more possibilities. So start writing your choices down and then evaluate each choice and ask yourself, what resources do I have? What things I need to know in order to succeed with this choice? In this way, you will have a clearer vision of the choices you can take. And a lot of time when you write something down and you start thinking of your possibilities, you will know maybe that it's impossible or it's possible to do. So the best way to change your life is start with yourself. To take a choice, you need to start with yourself. The way to get better in life is to get better inside. How? Through self-development that we will discuss later. How we can make better choices. Know your whys, it will increase the possibility of achieving. We are now talking about, Marif. Yeah, we are talking about goal setting, and this is another subject. It's important to value the small choices you take in life. Let me give you an example. When I started working in self-development, what changed my life is knowing the small daily actions, daily habits that I do daily. What we eat, when we sleep, what's our daily habits. The normal things, the small things make a great difference in the results we get from our life. It's not only about following a certain goal or routine to action to do the work. It's about small habits. It's a choice what you eat. It makes a difference in the quality and energy that you serve for your job to succeed. So that's why you need to value the quality of every choice you make in your life, every small habit. The secret of success in your daily habits. So let me ask you in another way to make things a little bit onto the point. What are daily habits that you feel you need to take the decision now to remove from your life, or daily habits you need to apply that you know will lead you to a successful career or a successful life? Procrastination, overeating. Okay. Waking up early. Laziness. Okay, let me tell you a secret. All people in the world are lazy. Everyone is lazy in life. We are all lazy because we are created in a way that we need to be comfortable. We don't want, our mind will always tell us, and laziness is part of the procrastination. We need to enjoy good things today. We forget that this will cause us pain later. So we are all lazy, and the difference is the decisions you take. You need to know the quality of the questions you ask yourself. I need to reduce the time I spend on the phone. Sorry, can you send us the slides because we have technical problems with the internet in Yemen. Not fulfilling my promises over an anxiety. Okay, now I like this. Those are perfect. What are the choices you need to take now in order to get rid of these habits? Like, I need to reduce the time I spend on the phone. There's a lot of applications that you can do. You can lock the phone after a certain time or leave it in the next room. This way you won't be able to use it as much. Basma, what did you? Dedication. There's the screen time. You just search control screen time, control the phone, and it will give you the result. But I prefer if you keep your phone on in the next room. This is what I do when I want to stay away from, because it's addicting, and you keep, without conscious, start looking at your phone. Yes, it's so addictive. So making choices benefits not only you, benefit others. That I have to begin with the small good habits because I have a problem with my sleeping. Okay, actually sleeping has a big role. We are going out of subject, but it's important to help you. And I care for what you want to know more than just going on with the things that I'm saying. You have to begin. It starts with the mindset. You need to know that it's all about the good habits that you do that you will be able to achieve better results. So when you have the mindset that you want to wake up early, I'll sleep early in order to wake up early, then you will start convince yourself why you are doing this, and you will do it. For sleeping, you can use a lot of techniques. You can use meditation that will help you. Doing exercise during the day will help you sleep better at night. Eating right, eating healthy food will help you sleep better at night. So start with these small habits and your life will change dramatically. When I started to apply the successful habits in my life, I noticed that fixing one habit will have a positive effect on a lot of things. Like by committing on doing exercise, was as a result, I was able to sleep better, I was able to concentrate better on my work, and I was able to automatically eat healthy. So you can't imagine the power of one thing different you do during the day. When you want to make a choice, let's go back to the presentation. When you want to make a choice, you need to know that you need to value people around you. Every day, have the choice to value the people. We are living with people around us, and we can't succeed in anything in our life if we didn't give value to the people around us. Do you know anyone in your life that succeeded by himself, without having people around him, without having people supporting him? This is impossible. So it's important to value people around you. Exactly, Basma, thank you. One hand can't clap. And this is the point. You need to value the people around you, because the more value you give to them, the more you feel good about yourself, and the more they will be supporting you and will be helping you. And the more you will be able to change in your life and their life. Make yourself more valuable by growing, by learning, by being positive, by taking the right choices. it will make a great difference. So every day, wake up and ask yourself, who I can add value to? And how can I add value to myself? And do the things that other values. Networking is important in every aspect of our life, but there's a difference between just networking to network. Learn in your life the word communicate and connect. It's not about communicating, it's about connecting with people. And that's why I wanted you to turn the cameras on today, because I don't just want to communicate with you, I want to connect with you. And this will take the benefit and the value and the relationships to the next level. It will give you better understanding of the whole situation. It will make me feel better, and at the same time be able to deliver the message better. When I see your faces, your reactions, it will give me better feeling to deliver the message better. It will make me connect with you. What choice can I make today that will have a positive effect? We already talked about it. What choice I need to make today that will have positive impact on my friends and family? It's not only about you. What thing can you do today that will change the lives of your friends and families? Value has a value only if its value is valued. I like that. Value has a value only if its value is valued. That's right. But sometimes what you are doing is not valued by others, but as long as you know it has value, it will make a great difference. So remember, choice is a gift. This is the first session, the first part of our session today. I like to get some questions from you. We will take the right decisions, spend time with them. These are about the things that you need to do to give value to others. If you have any questions or any comments, please open the mic and speak. We have 5 minutes before we move to the other section about growth. Does anyone have any question? Okay. I'm waiting. Okay, one of the successful.
Hello.
Yes, hi, Ahmad.
Yeah, how are you? Good evening. I'm so glad. I want to ask you one question.
Yeah.
You know, joy is very important, the life of the human, because it will be positive or negative for the life of that human.
Yes.
So, and also sometimes when you take a choice, it has some factors that will affect when you are taking a right choice, like a fear, like to fear to fall a negative decision or negative choice. So how can we take a right decision that will affect it positively for my life?
Okay. It's important in certain times of life, as we grow more, we will have more experience in our life and we will be able to take better decisions. But we need to start take these decisions as even a small age.
Okay.
And it's the same question Marif is also asking, how can I ensure that is a right decision? There is no, you can't ensure that it's a right decision. We all do mistakes. And a lot of times we will do a mistake in a certain decision. It's important to, when you take a decision, start asking yourself about your values. Does it work with my values? Does it make my life better? Does it make other people's life better? Will it hurt anyone? So by asking these questions, and if the answer is Yes, for making your life better. Yes, for making others people's life better. No, it will hurt no one. No, it won't have a great negative consequence on your life. Then you can do it. And it's okay if you fail. There are some parts of your life you need to learn that failure is not your enemy. Failure is a lesson. The more you fail in your life, the more you will be able to improve. You will learn from your mistakes. People achieve great things not because they didn't fail, but because they learn from their failure. And we will discuss this in the attitude part. Don't be scared of failure. Don't be scared to not be able to continue. Just take a choice, take a decision, and start. Because actually being scared of failure and not trying is worse than trying and failing. Because if you didn't try, you know 100% you are not achieving what you want. But if you try, that means you are doing something positive in your life. At least you take a lesson, you learn.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your question. Any other question? Marif, I answered your question. It's the same. I have the same question as Marif and Ahmed, and you answered it quite well. Okay, thank you. Okay, one of the successful habits in our life is not to be sitting for more than 40 minutes on the chair. Every 40 minutes, we need to stand up, we need to refresh, and then we go back to our work. Actually, this will make us think better, focus better, and regain our energy. So even if your cams are turned off, please work with me with this. Stand up. Stand up. Okay, learn this exercise. First, just to keep like walking in place. Just to regain your energy, walk in place and tap. Tap on all parts of your body. Start with your hands, your head. Islam, I can see you and you're not moving with us. It will make a great difference in your energy. Tap all your body. Yep. Your legs. Doing this will give you energy, will give you focus, and you will be able to concentrate more on the next part. It's important to move every 40 minutes. And as you know, the technology right now, every time you need to, like the smartwatches, they will give you notification because you've been sitting for a long. So learn, if you are studying, if you are doing any work that needs deep concentration, stopping for these 2 minutes and breathing and doing these techniques will help you be able to focus more and give better results. Let's move. Do you have any question before moving to the next part? Okay, this is the red presentation. I'm sorry. Anyone up? Yes, who's speaking?
I have a question from the previous part, please.
Yes, tell me.
Yeah, when you said that no one can reach the success by himself alone or
Yes.
lonely, yeah?
Yeah.
Is that, well, what if he, it means he should be surrounded by supporters.
Exactly.
What if he couldn't find these supporters? What should he do?
Okay. Now, the first thing, yes, 2 minutes is enough to refresh. If you go more than, I'll answer this question and get back to you. If you go more than 2 minutes, you will be distracting yourself from the work. So 2 minutes to go back and on track and keep going. Concerning your question, by sharing with others your dream and what you want to do, you will find supporters around you. Some people don't support you because they don't know what you are doing or what do you want from your life. It's important to share what you are going through, what you are thinking, your mindset. Many times in my life, people don't understand what I'm doing, so they don't support me. Because they don't, how can they support me if they don't know what's going on? But when I share with them my goals, my dreams, what I'm doing, then I'm sure you will find supporters in your life. And if you don't, connect with people who will support you. There's always place for people around you or on social media that will help you and understand what you are going through or what you want. If you want to start a business in e-commerce, I don't know who said e-commerce. If you want to start a business in e-commerce, search on Facebook for groups that work in e-commerce and get support from them. Create friends from this group of people if your family can't understand you and what you're doing. But what I said about people helping you, if you want to start a business, you need clients, you need suppliers, you need employees, and it's important to know how to deal with these people, because you can't do the business if you don't have clients who are loyal to you. How you can give value to these clients and make them feel valuable affects your success in your life. Okay, so it's communicating, it's giving value, it's sharing with them your goals and dream will help you get more supporters in your life. Is my answer clear?
Yes, it's clear. Thank you very much.
Thank you. What if, even though we are trying to make our own choices beyond the age of 21, but our parents are still trying to control us? Your parents will keep trying to control you. Parents are always scared of, they feel they know better than you, but you start with communication by sharing them what you want. And when you talk with them with honesty and passion and clarity, maybe they will try to control, but at the end, they will have very minimum effect if you were going the right track. Don't always think of your parents as people who are scared, they want to protect you, they feel it's their responsibility, and at the same time they have more experience in life than you do. I understand life is changing, and I have a 12 years old and she knows a lot more than me in many parts of her life and of the technology and things that are happening. I look at her, how did you learn that? But I still have more experience and more awareness in life. So it's important to listen to your parents, to share with them what you are doing. And by communication, a lot of things issues will be solved. So communicate with them. Don't think of them as people who are trying to control you. No one can control anyone if you didn't allow it. But it's important to share with them, ask them questions, let them be involved in your goals and dreams. Let me ask you one thing. If you if a friend comes to you and tells you about certain plan and he says, what do you think I should be doing? And you give him your opinion. He won't be trying to control you for one reason, because you are doing what he told you. Even if you weren't doing it, but you took his opinion, he feels that he is related to your dream and he will support you. Let me rephrase it if you didn't get it. When I come to my mom and I tell her, I'm thinking to do this thing, give me your opinion, what do you think? Even if she doesn't support what I'm doing or understand it, but if I ask her for her opinion and she give it to me, she will be supportive because she wants to support her ideas, not necessarily to support me. And this way they will support you without even feeling or without even thinking that they are support you. They are supporting their ideas. So that's why instead of letting them stay left out of your plans or goals, get their support, as Radi said, indirectly. Thank you, Radi. Let me share the screen for our next, what's going on? I'm sorry. I need to close the presentation. Okay. The second part we will be talking about is growth. Can you see the screen? Not yet, 1 minute. You can see the screen now? Okay.
Yes, we can see.
Personal growth changed my life. When I took the choice and I said I want to start working on my personal growth, my life changed greatly. I started to see better results in my future, in my work, in my daily life, in my relationship with people. Growth can be compared to a garden, which doesn't happen by itself. Many people in life think that we graduated school, it's enough. This is all the books that we need to read in our life. Now we start to apply. But growth doesn't happen automatically. You grow your body, you get taller, you get thicker, but your mindset doesn't grow. You need to be intentional. You need to be working on your growth. It's like if you have a garden, it doesn't plant trees automatically. You need to be intentional and take a decision and put this tree in a certain place that it works so it will grow. So first you start by creating the right environment. Now let's reflect on some questions. What are the areas in your life that you desire to grow? What are the skills you want to learn? What are the strengths that you have that you need to make them even stronger? What are the weaknesses that you have that you need to overcome and develop stronger skills? I'm waiting for some answers. Be more sociable. Okay. Adapt more healthy plans. Become more responsible. Public speaking, but I need to be more. It's by practice. By practice, you will develop better skills in public speaking. And it needs time, it needs preparation. Improving my communication skills since I'm introvert. Okay. Being an introvert doesn't mean that you don't have communication skills. That being an introvert is just trying to not giving the first step to approach people, always being worried what's in your mind, how can you approach people. But you can develop that by being intentional. And this is the part about growth. It's intentional. You can't just wait for things to happen. By saying, I don't know this, you can't grow. You need to set a plan. You need to know how to start developing the skills. The first step is your awareness, knowing what you need to improve. And that's great. But now you have to move to the next level and start planning how you can grow. Many people, when in their growth journey, start with their weaknesses. I'm weak in this center, in this point, and I need to start learning about it to improve it. But actually, you need to start with your values, with growing in your values and your strengths. Empower what you have strong in you because this will give you better feeling, more confidence in yourself, and this will automatically improve the things that you are weak in. Think about it this way. If you start doing the things that are hard on you at the beginning, you will be demotivated because it's already hard. So as a plan, start with the things that you like, that you enjoy, that you are strong in. And when you start to see improvement, you will have more confidence to start with the things that are harder on you. So let's reflect, do some reflection. What are your top 2 strengths? If you want something that is become more educated and expert in my field. Okay, Usman. So what are your top 2 strengths in your life? How strong are you? What are the things that you can say, I'm expert in this, I'm strong in this? Responsibility and speaking. Wow, Ms. Ran. I like that. So how can you grow in this, in being more responsible and more able to speak? Punctuality and responsibility, speaking and communication. Wow, that's nice. So how can you grow yourself in this field? There's always room for growth. There's always room for improvement. How can you grow in this field? Think about that, reflect it, and look for places you can advance in this career. By practice, by seeing more speakers, by learning about evaluating what you do and what others do. And this way you will be improving in your career, in whatever you do. But there's always room to grow. One of the biggest part of growth is putting yourself in the right environment. Environment greatly affects how you are growing, and you are the average of the 5 people you spend most time with. The best growth environment is when you have others ahead of you. Many people feel better about themselves when they are at the top of the class. But this is not a growth environment for you. You need someone around you who is better than you so you can learn from him. You need an environment where people encourage you. And this answers the question that someone says, I'm sorry, I forgot the names. You can't find someone who is encouraging you. Look for people who can encourage you. Growth environment is when you are outside of your comfort zone. Don't do things that are nice and easy for you. The more harder things you do in your life, the better you will be growing. Remember, failure is not an enemy, and others need to be growing around you too. Support others, let them grow, give them this mindset, teach them this mindset, and learn something. It's important to teach what you learn, because when you teach it, you will take your knowledge to the second level. So in your environment, look for people who are growing, look for people who know more than you do, and spend your time with them. These are the 3 main areas in your life that you need to develop. Your home, your school, and your friends. These are the main 3 areas in your life, that 3 environments. School, we can replace it with work. So in these 3 areas, list the positive points, the things that are empower you in your school, in your work, at home, and with the friends. Who are the people that are empowering you as a friends? Who are ahead of you that you can learn from them? Keep this question and evaluate on it after the training, because it's important to you. Do you have any question about growth before we continue? Is everything is okay? Everything is clear? What about writing motivational letters in particular? How can we develop ourselves? Because it will open more opportunities for us. Start writing. Don't wait for inspiration to come. Just start going, go for it, do it, and you will feel you are improving. The more you write, the more you put yourself in a situation and create, the more you will be able to increase the quality of your work. Muhammad Idris said friends. Your friends are the people who you need to spend more time with because they are growing. This is what you mean? Okay. Now keep in mind that growth takes time. When we want to grow, yes.
Please, I just wanted to ask about, especially this writing that she has, or some of the attendants asked. I wanted to ask, are there any skills, tips, or any, let's say, advice for the writing apart from start? You see, your first, what your answer to her or to him is just start. Are there any other, let's say, advices or way of growing in terms of writing?
In terms of writing?
Yes.
You need to read more. The more you read, the more you will be able to create more. You expand your creativity. Believe it or not, I write every day. I have a journal and I write notes every day. But the time I don't read, I won't be as creative in my writing. Because when you read, you put yourself in a certain situation, you will increase your imagination, you will be more focused on creating, and it will trigger your thinking. When you read something and you start evaluating it and thinking about it, it will trigger your thinking. So you can express yourself and write more. So you need to read and you need to write. Don't wait for inspiration to come, because many people need to be motivated to start working. It's the opposite way. You need to start working and motivation will come, inspiration will come. Even if the quality of your writing wasn't good because you're not really inspired, but by doing the actions, you will reach the inspiration.
Okay, Daniel, when you keep reading, it will stimulate you and you get improved by just reading, and then you continue writing, right?
Learn the habit of reading every day, and then after the reading, write.
Okay, thank you very much.
Because you will start evaluating what you are reading. Okay?
Hello, I have a question.
Yes, Afifa.
I just wanted to sort of say something related to what you started with. I think you started with how some of us aren't exactly financially, I guess, capable. Or like we all have different circumstances. So my question is that sometimes you are faced with circumstances that debilitate your growth, like that are out of your control. For example, if you want to opt for higher education, but you can't because you can't afford it. So what do you do in a situation like this, where it's not you as such who is sort of hindering your growth, but your circumstances?
Okay. Now, the growth isn't only about education. Actually, the growth in life is not related to education. Education helps you improve your career, knowledge of a certain career, but that doesn't mean you are growing in your life, in your daily skills, in your mindset. Many people have PhDs and they aren't really successful in their life. This is how you need to think it. There's always part of growth, part of leadership is being resourceful. I understand it's important to have your career and achieve higher levels of education, but you can start by looking for ways where you can be resourceful. Maybe starting a side job that will help you have the funds for your career. Maybe connecting with people who will help you get a scholarship. There's always a way. And I know universities are giving a lot of funds for people to help them achieve or continue education. There's now studying online that is not really expensive, especially in higher education. So you can start earning your degree online, and it's good. It's not like as before. So there are some very good universities in online that will help you get the education, get the degree with less cost. So there's always a way if you open your opportunities. And trust me, start with relationships. Talk to people, check with people who achieved what you achieved what you want to achieve, and ask them how they did it. And this is a big part of the growth. People who are growing surround with themselves with people who are achieving what they wanted to achieve, and ask them how. Ask them about their daily habits, about what they know, how they achieved, how they get money to achieve what they did, and then you will find a way. Thank you, Afifa. You need to know something, that growth requires time. If you plant a seed, it doesn't grow up directly. You need to know that it takes time. And sometimes the more time it takes, the more valuable is the plant that you get. If you plant tomatoes, in a couple of weeks you will get tomatoes, but they will, in also couple of weeks, they will die. But if you plant a cedar tree, maybe it will take years to grow, but it will stay forever, and it will be greatly rewarding. So according to what you want to get in life, you need to expect that growth takes time. Developing a habit takes 21 days, but making it a lifestyle that lasts for long takes 90 days. So the more you want higher levels, you expect you need time. You need to be committed to it, and we will talk about commitment after that. And keep feeding your vision, your dream, what you want to do. Look forward. What are the benefits of growth? I will read them fast. You will unlock and achieve your potential. You will feel good about yourself. Your values and strength will be stronger. You will grow in humility and self-awareness. You will become more so you can do more. You will be an example of others to follow. Do you have any question in that? All clear? I prefer to give more time for questions because this will focus on what you want to know and on all these details. What is the most important lesson that you have learned about the value of growth? How can you apply what you learned in lessons to your friends and family? Okay, let us move to the next. Okay, do you have any questions about growth? I'm going a little bit faster because of time. Okay, I need to go fast over attitude, then we go into commitment. Yes, who opened the mic? Hello? Any comment? Yes.
Yes, I have a question. Please, I want to know the relationship between growth and mistakes. Previously, I have one of my senior colleagues told me growth is all about overcoming mistakes. So once you want to grow, you need to learn from mistakes, from your own mistake or successful people's mistake. So I want to know just the relationship between mistakes and growth. Thank you.
Yeah. Doing mistakes and failing is a big part of growth. You learn from your mistakes. John Maxwell wrote a book called Failing Forward. And that means you don't walk your way to succeed, you fail your way to succeed. You fall, you get up, you learn, but it's important to learn from your mistakes. If you faced failure, it's important to think about what you've done, what things I could do better, what are the wrong steps that I took, and then learn from it, develop the right skills, and then try again. And it's the steps of failing forward, and it's a normal part of success. This is how you need to look at it. It's important. The power of self-development is that you learn from others people's mistakes, not only from your mistakes, from the books you read, from the seminars and the stories you listen to. It will save a lot of time and pain from your life because you learn from other people's mistakes. And trust me, when I started with self-development, many times I was reading some books and I said to myself, oh my God, if I knew this couple of years ago, I would save
waste my time.
a lot of trouble, and I will have, but everything happens for a reason.
Yeah. So learning from the other people's mistake is a better way of growing.
Yes, that's why you need to surround yourself with people who are ahead of you.
Yeah.
When you surround yourself with the people who are ahead of you, you learn from what they are doing and what they did. But you can't learn from people who aren't passing through the things that you are passing through. Like many people who want to start a new company, take advice from people who are employees. You need to pick the people who you take advice from.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Attitude. Believe it or not, we can decide our attitude. It's a choice we make. You remember we talked about choice in the first session, at the beginning of the session. So it's your choice to develop a certain attitude. Your attitude is like you are painting on a certain canvas and you decide the color and the quality of this painting. You can paint a dark black painting, or you can make a positive and white and colorful painting. It's your decision, it's your choice. But your attitude makes a lot of difference in the quality of your life. It will help you control what you are passing through and how you look at it, how you respond to it. We know that we have a positive attitude or positive outlook for our life and negative outlook. Many people think about positive outlook as that you are really pessimist and always the full part of the cup and all these things. And negative are some people think that being negative is being reasonable, being expecting what will happen. You can't see the screen? Okay.
Yes, it seems somebody is sharing his screen. Jaafar something.
That's me. I'm Jaafar something.
Yeah, okay, I can see now. I can see it now. Thank you.
Now you can. It was paused. I don't know why. Okay.
Okay, I can see it.
Thank you for noting that. Okay. So attitude is your decision to develop the right attitude. Reflect on your life and think, what are the times that you had positive attitude, and what are the times that you had negative attitude in your life, and what was the result? It's not about what happened with you, it's what happened within you, how you think about the consequences of what happened. If you failed, if you face something in your life that you don't like. It's normal, it happens. As I said, you will fail, but it's about how you think about this failing, what makes the difference. It's not what happens to me, it's what happens in me that counts. So how you reflect with the things that happen with you, your life experiences, your actions have a great value in your growth, in your self-development, and also in your commitment. We will talk about commitment in a couple of minutes. So it's important to take responsibility for your attitude. Give yourself timeline to fix your attitude. If you are negative, sometimes you can't stop, you can't prevent that, but it's important to think about, give yourself time to grieve, to be sad, to cry, but at the end, you need to hold yourself up and be responsible for your action. Think how can you face things differently, and then fix this attitude and start looking for new opportunities. Learn to feed your positive attitude by affirmations, by always talking in a positive way about yourself, about your experiences, about life. Remember the word ant, A-N-T. Ants in your mind are the source of all trouble. A-N-T, automatic negative thoughts. Whenever you have in your mind automatic negative thoughts, you need to learn to kill these ants and be always thinking a positive way. If you are facing trouble, look at what you're learning out of it, what you are getting out of it, because there's always positive opportunity that you will get from all the negativity around you. Why we need to develop positive attitude? We will enjoy our life more. We will be able to inspire others. We will be able to attract people who have positive attitude. I'm sure you never want to be surrounded with negative people and people who whine all the time. So it's important to surround yourself with positive people. And the only way you surround yourself with positive people by being positive. Show gratitude for the people around you and life. Keep a journal with you that has all the positivity or the gratitude, why you are happy, why you are enjoying your life, what are the beautiful things in your life, and become more successful. We avoid worries and depression. Exactly. Being positive is just looking for the white part of our life. But that doesn't mean we won't have negative points. There's always negative experiences, but how we look at it is the attitude that we develop. How can you apply positive attitude in your relationships with family and friends? If your parents, someone asked me, what if my parents aren't supportive? If your parents aren't supportive, how you can develop good attitude in this matter? How can you see it positive? If your parents aren't supportive, think about it. Maybe because they are worried about me, they care for me. So give yourself, as Muhammad is saying, motivate yourself and give yourself a look for the positive thing about this part. Parents not supportive because they are worried about you, because they want to protect you. So it's now your time to think about ways in order to show them that you are positive and you know what you are doing. We are going a little bit faster. I'm sorry for that, but we need to finish on time, and at the same time, I need to listen to your questions if you have any. The last thing about commitment. Again, I'm sharing my screen. And I will go in a little bit more. Okay. Before continuing with commitment, let's take few minutes break. Let's refresh. You want a break or we will continue? Are you tired? Continue. Okay, Noor. She answered first, so, but just let's stand a little bit, just move our bodies and then come back, just for 2 minutes. Yeah, stand up. Radi, listen to me. Trust me, it will make a big difference. It will, you won't sleep while listening. Breathe, tap, do the exercises. If you were in the office, if you were watching a movie, learn every 30 minutes to stand up, move, just let your body move, and then continue. It's not only about tapping. You can do any exercise that will help you focus and think well. It's one of the successful daily habits, high performance daily habits. Okay, good exercise, Radi. Don't resist learning new things, because it's all about science. Everything is done for a reason. People have been studying and you are imitating high performers. I learned this from John Maxwell, from Brandon Burchard, from Anthony Robbins. All these people talk about importance of refreshing and okay. So it's important to do this exercise. Now, the problem is with the online, you can be a little bit limited with what you're doing, but there's always exercises that you need to know, to learn in order to keep your energy going. It's all about energy. Emotions are created by motion. If you are depressed, if you are sad, if you have negative thoughts, just move. By movement, you will be able to turn your emotions 180 degrees, and you will be moving from a sad lifestyle to a happy lifestyle. There's an exercise that we do by when we do at the training. It's just how you stand when you are sad. If I tell you, sketch for me someone who is sad, you will automatically put your shoulders down, your head down, and all your body will be just laying down. But if someone is happy, you will see his back is straight, his head is up, his eyes are wide open. So it's all about how your body posture is. If you are sad, just stand up straight, raise your head, and you will see that your emotions will change automatically. So when you are down, just move. When your body moves, your brain grooves. Commitment. Commitment is also a choice. When we take a certain decision, we decide to start working on it. But the choice, it will continue to when we continue with our decision, because it's steps of action. Many people start, but very few finish. How many times you started reading a book and you didn't finish it? How many times you started diet and you didn't finish it? How many New Year's you said, this year I will commit to 1, commit to 2, I will stop smoking, I will start healthy lifestyle, and by February 1, everything is gone. You all passed through that, right? This is of the biggest issues everyone is suffering from, because commitment is not easy. It will take hard time, and it will take, most of the time, it will take time to find a result, and this will demotivate us. Your commitment is measured by the actions you are taking. And the best way to demonstrate commitment is to begin with the end in mind. When you say, I want to start to lose weight, you won't be motivated as much as seeing the picture or getting a certain outfit and saying, in 1 month, I will be able to fit in this. When you have a goal, an end goal in mind, when you have a strong reason to finish, you will be able to commit more for the results that you want to achieve. Exactly, Radi. They don't want to go outside of their comfort zone. And these are the daydreamers. There's daydreamers and dream achievers. And it's clear the difference between these two. Answer in the chat, are you a daydreamer or a dream achiever? Let me see. Now, everyone will say, I'm a dream achiever, I'm sure. And we all have commitment issues. Okay, Basma, I like that. It depends. Ms. Shran, I like your honesty, dreamer. What makes you a dreamer? Why you feel you are a dreamer? If you can open your mic and share with us. Ms. Ran, are you listening? Would you like to speak or you prefer typing? I like it if you speak. Why are you a dreamer? Now, someone to commit that he's a dreamer, it's a great thing. Like you are admitting that, but why you are a dreamer?
Hello.
Yes, hi.
Hi, this is Ran. So
Yeah.
I said that I am a dreamer. I do imagine a lot, and I do take some imagination aboard. And I do believe that I do not make a great step or like to plan that goal as a realistic one. I do mix up between reality and a dream, but I never take it to another level. I just want that dream to just show me the light where I will start. It is the start. I only want to start in making that dream realistic again.
Okay, let me rephrase. I didn't get everything. The sound was disconnecting. So you mean you have a lot of plans, a lot of dreams in mind, but you don't have the plan to start applying what you are dreaming of, right?
Yes, that's exactly what I was saying.
Okay. Do you know the SMART part, S-M-A-R-T?
No.
About dreams? Okay. I will say it fast. It's important to know every dream we have, it needs to be SMART, specific, realistic, attainable, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timeable. Specific, that you need to know, you can say, I want to lose weight. You want to say, I want to lose 5 kilograms. You need to be specific and measurable. Okay. Yeah. Attainable, it's something realistic. I can't say my dream is to be an opera singer or singer in general. You don't want to listen to me sing. So I love to be a singer, but do I have the skills for that? It's not something attainable or something I can achieve. Okay?
Yeah.
It's not realistic. And timeable, you need to set a time, because we are people who procrastinate by nature. If we didn't set ourselves accountable for a time, we won't be able to start achieving our dream. So think about your dream. Is it specific? Is it measurable? Is it attainable, realistic, and timeable? Then you will know, when you set a time, you will know that you want to start now, and start by small actions, day by day, step by step. I have a book, an ebook on my social media account. You can download it. It's how to achieve your ultimate goals. It's the steps where you can set a goal and start achieving it, with some questions that will help you create a certain plan. So I advise you to go to my social media account. It's Jaafar Dalida. Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, and download it. Okay?
Thank you so much.
It will help you.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you. Okay. It's very easy to start. I think it's very easy to start, and at the same time, it's not really easy to start. We procrastinate a lot on starting sometimes. We have a lot of things and worries, and we think about a lot of things. It's just go to any social media account, Facebook, Instagram, and you can download it from the bio. Okay. So I got distracted, I'm sorry. So it's very easy to start. Now I understand we have a lot of questions that we ask ourselves and that will make us procrastinate. But once we start, we can do some steps, but at the end, finishing is not easy. Because when we are starting, we need immediate gratification. We need direct results. When I start, the first day I start diet, I directly start weighing myself and looking in the mirror, and I don't see any results, then I will get demotivated and I will quit. This is what happens most of the time. This diet is not working, let me stop it. When you are finished, when you are a finisher, you need to stay committed until you cross the line, you cross the finish line. You need to know that it's not easy. You need to know that it's difficult, and you expect all the challenges, all the obstacles, all the failures. We will discuss it later, Usman. We need all the obstacles that expect all the obstacles that we are facing in our lives, and know that it's not easy, but the dream will be worth it. That's why, let me give you a note. When we are having a certain dream that we need to accomplish, we need to know that we will pass through certain painful experiences. Is the dream big enough so it's worth passing through these painful experiences? Then we will be able to commit more to the dream. Let me rephrase. If I want to lose 1 kilogram of my weight, I will have to give up certain foods that I like, change my lifestyle. And it's not easy. It's not something I like to do. I like to eat fast food. I like to eat chocolate. Who doesn't, right? So in order to lose this 1 kilogram, I need to give up a lot of things. I need to exercise. But is it really worth it, all this pain for only 1 kilogram? I'm sure it's not. And this will make me quit because I won't see any difference in my looks or how I wear or anything. It's just 1 kilo. This example of the things that you need. Is your mastermind group locked? I didn't get what you mean. So it's important to, please, can you keep the questions till the end of the presentation? We'll need 15 more minutes and then we open discussion so I don't be distracted, okay? Okay, thank you. So when you when you have a certain goal, make sure it's worth the pain that you will be passing through. The more bigger the goal is, the more likely you will be able to bear the pain, keep going in order to achieve it. But if it was painful and it's not a big deal, the goal isn't big enough, you will say, you know what, it's not worth all the pain, let me give up. And it will stop you from being committed. So you need to know that achieving a goal is not easy, and you need to know that you won't find direct results. The first step to commitment, as I said, is action. Motion causes friction. The more you do action, The more you work on your dream, the more you commit yourself for small daily actions that will bring you closer to your dream, the more you will be committed to achieve and keep going to achieve this dream. Why do you think most people don't commit? What is the reason sometimes you didn't commit for a certain goal or dream? Answers? They get exhausted. Exhausted of what? Most of the time they don't do the work. Distraction. I like that. You get bored because you don't find the results. Negative attitude. Exactly. That's why I talked about positive attitude, and it's important to keep positive attitude and evaluate how you are improving, not what you achieved. Loss of interest. You know, sometimes people have interest in the things that they do, but they don't understand the process of failing or the process of waiting to get the results. Lack of planification, give up quickly due to low results. Yeah. Keep in mind when you are deciding to be committed, when you take a choice to achieve a certain goal and you want to be committed, you need to know that life will constantly test you for the next level of commitment. So you will be always faced with hardships, with the problem. May I say in situation of Corona, no movement, no out. Okay, this will let you have low results. We will discuss it if you want at the end of the session. So learn to follow the commitment cycle. Try, test, fail, learn, improve, and then test again. Redo what you are doing. The cycle never stops. And you remember I talked before about failing forward. You need to fail forward, fail and move on, fail and move on, fail and learn, improve, move on, fail again. So it's this step, and you need to understand it. And what makes people successful and other not is how much they are ready to fail. If kids who fall when they start learning to walk don't keep going, no one will be walking right now. How many times you failed when you started riding a bike? Why you didn't quit on yourself? How many times you fell down when you started walking? Why you didn't quit on yourself? Exactly, several times. But why you didn't quit? Because you have a big goal in mind. You want to be like other people. You want to ride a bike like your friends. And this is the effect of influence. If all your friends don't know how to ride a bike, you won't even try. You fell once, you know what? It's not worth it. Everyone else is not riding a bike. That's why you need to surround yourself with people who achieved what you want to achieve. Set your goal, decide what you want in life, and surround yourself with people who achieved what you want. The more involved and the more passion you have in your dream, the more likely you will commit to it. So you need to know what you want to achieve. I want to lose weight. How much? Why? All this has a big factor in developing more committed decisions. Advanced attraction. When you have a certain dream, you need to talk about it. You need to think about it every time. When you know what you want, your eyes will help you see it. Your mind will help you see it. Your heart will help you feel it. You will start talking the words that help you achieve your dream. Everything you will do in your life will help you achieve what you want. And this is the law of attraction. You will get what you think of. If you think you want to finish your master's degree and you are really in all your souls, in all your thinking, you want to get this master's degree, trust me, the universe will work in a certain way that will help you achieve your dream as long as you're looking. A lot of people have this opportunity in front of them and they don't see it because they are not looking. So activate the law of attraction in your life. Learn about law of attraction. It will make a great difference. It will change your lives forever. You will get what you want, what you think of, as long as you are honest with your feelings, with your emotions, and with your thoughts. And make today count. Every day should be a step closer in order to achieving your goal. Every day, at the end of the day, ask yourself, what did I do today that will bring me closer to get this great car, or to get the funds for my master's degree, or to get the great house that I want, or the whatever you want in life. Every day should be a step that brings you closer to your goal. There's a book about commitment called Slight Edge. I will write it down, and I advise everyone to read it because it will show you that many times in your life you will be working and not finding results. And most people give up directly before starting showing results. It gives you a lot of examples and a lot of mental hacks how to overcome these obstacles. I want to share with you before we continue, and we will be done. That's enough. If you read the book Think and Grow Rich, there's a story 5 feet from gold. A man who works in mining for gold, and he knew there's a gold in a certain area in the States, and went and started mining for gold, looking and digging for gold. But he digged, and he didn't find any result. So he decided to quit, and he sold the machines that he was using to someone who works in metals to reuse them, recycle them, and he went back home. This man who bought the instruments was thinking there should be something about this. So he went, got an expert, and asked him what he should be digging. And the result was the first man was digging only 5 feet away from the real gold. So imagine he quit himself. If he decided to go a little bit left or right or go a little bit deeper, he will find the gold. But he didn't commit, and he quit directly before achieving his goal. Sometimes you feel you're working, and you are not finding any results. Just small adjustments, just small changes in what you are doing will help you. You will find direct results that are really rewarding. But the point is, keep going, adjust, change, but don't quit. What helps you not to quit too is make your plans public. Yeah, it's important to learn while doing the action. That's why we say fail, learn, and then apply. Make plans when I have a certain goal. If I want to lose weight and I keep it to myself, most likely I will quit on myself. People quit on themselves. It's very easy because it's fine if you don't achieve what you promised yourself with. But if you commit to other people, if you make your plan public, it will be very harder on you to quit. If I tell you now I want to start a strict diet and lose weight, it will be hard on me to look as a failure in front of all of you. So most likely I will commit. So whatever your plan is, make it public. This way you will be more committed into the plan. So make it public. Share your commitment with the people who believe in you and people who love you. Why do we need to, how can commitment help us? It will increase our self-confidence. It will help us achieve more by doing consistent steps. We will be considered reliable because we are keeping up on what we are doing, what we are planning. It will, people will see us as purposeful and capable, and we stand strong in facing adversity. The more we are committed, the more we can bear having problems and adversity in our lives. So what's the important lesson that you learned about commitment today? It was a fast lesson, but I'm sure it gave you a general idea about how you can be more committed. And at the end, growth doesn't end here. You need to keep working on yourself. Committing 1 page per day means 365 pages per year. That means you are reading a book. And guess what? You are a lot better than people who don't read any book. So think about it this way. Even the smallest steps, the most tiny things that you do is very important in your achievement. Okay, I'm ready for any questions. Let me read what you've been writing. May I say, if you set your mind for exercise for 30 minutes or more without going on a diet, which may affect your health? I didn't get the point. I will stop sharing so I can see you and let's discuss. If you have any questions, any discussions, any information you like to share. And Muhammad, if you can explain what you said, I didn't get it.
Hi.
Hi, Basma.
Well, I would like to say about the commitment. You say you have to inform people in front of you or people who are around you. Yeah. But I always say to people that I want to gain weight and I will go on diet and I'll do all the healthy styles, and then I stopped. And the disappointment becomes more and more because not only me, everyone around me say, you say that you're going to become better and now you're not.
Okay, it's one factor of the factors that will help. You are telling people about it, but you are not really dedicated to that. You didn't challenge yourself enough. Why you want to lose weight?
Actually, I want to gain weight, not losing weight.
Okay, sorry. Why you want to gain weight?
Because I am underweight and I don't like my shape of my body.
Okay. And
everyone here is like, doing like, oh my God, how skinny are you?
Okay, it's bothering you because of everyone what's saying, or it bothers you because you want better health?
Well, it bothers me because it's bothering me from the inside, and when someone comments on it, it's already bothering me inside, so it's affecting me.
Okay, I got you. What are the steps that you are doing in order to gain weight?
I started to eat supplements, vitamins, and doing some little bit healthy, food, but also I couldn't.
Okay, now you can start by, maybe because the image of the people you are around with, they are not taking it serious. It's not challenging enough for you to keep the right image in front of them. I'm thinking you can do one thing, increase the challenge, maybe bet with someone, like, you know what, if I didn't do what I have to do in a month, I will pay this amount for you. So this will challenge you, like give them $100, and if I didn't lose weight, you will take it. I don't want it anymore. Or you can be more committed with the goals that you do every day. Have an accountability partner that you follow up every day with the actions that you need to do. This will help you without a judgment, but let them remind you daily of your goals. Choose a friend who will do a call with you every day and will help you stay committed to your goal. This will help. You need to know what works with you and what doesn't. Maybe you need to change the kind of people that you are committing in front of them, because I don't mind if my sisters see me quitting. She's not really better than me. You think about it this way. But people who are really role models to you and you like to be in the perfect image will make a great difference if you commit to them. Is it clear?
Yes, it's clear. Thank you.
Okay. I would say it's better to have a balanced diet and complement it with that's totally true. I totally agree. It's about balancing. It's not about diet. It's about balancing everything in your life. Working all the time doesn't help you, and at the same time, doing too much sport doesn't help you. You need balance in your relationship, in your life, in your career, in your relationship, lifestyle, health, and fitness, in your finances, how you manage your finances. You need this balance. Many people work 60, 70, 80 hours per week, but they ruin their health. They don't take care of their health, and this will take them nowhere. At the end, they will feel it's not worth it. They ruin their life. So think about the balance in everything, not only in fitness and health. Do you have any more questions, any comments, any requirements you like to share?
Hello?
Yes, hi.
I want to ask you, what's the role of luck in our goal? Let's say I started a business, and due to some unavoidable reasons, for example, now we have COVID-19, right? So
yeah.
I lost heavily in my business. So I feel demotivated. So how can I overcome with this with this problem? I mean, is there any role of luck in our commitment or in our what we are doing to achieve success? Yeah, that's all I want to know.
In life, luck is when opportunity meets with preparation. There's no something called luck, like if you are sitting doing nothing, you will get lucky. This doesn't happen. When opportunity meets with preparation, then you will feel that you are lucky. You need hard work. You need to follow up and learn and fail and keep going. The more you are committed, the more you are following up and not quit on yourself and on your dream, the more you will achieve your goals, and then you will feel, oh my God, I was lucky. People will feel you are lucky, but you don't see yourself lucky because you worked hard for it. It's not luck. Concerning COVID, the situation with COVID, it's one of the obstacles that you face in your life. And the good thing about the COVID, it's hitting everyone. It's not only you. It's not only about you. It's everyone is affected in this situation, but people were able to shift and benefit from the situation and improve. And other people who didn't want to change or didn't adapt easily are the people who are suffering from the situation. So my advice to you, when you face a certain obstacle, use it as a way to stretch yourself, to go outside of your comfort zone and look for new opportunities that come from these obstacles. Many businesses were 10x'd because of the COVID-19. They discovered using social media, contacting more clients than they were able to because they were depending on their physical presence. Now they are contacting people from across the globe. And right now, everyone knows Zoom right now. Before COVID, very minority of people, only business people who do online conferences knew Zoom. Now, almost everyone knows Zoom. So look for opportunities within the obstacles and look what can you do to get out of your comfort zone and expand your business. There's no luck, there's preparation and opportunity, looking for the right opportunity. Is this clear?
Yeah, it's all clear. Thank you so much.
What's your business, if you don't mind asking?
It's not business. It's just I just asked this from curiosity, and I just wanted to know.
Okay. Okay. Any other questions, comments, experiences shared? Hello. Yes, Radi.
Hello.
Yes, Radi.
Hi, Dalida. First, I'd like to thank you actually and the GYSO team for organizing this wonderful and interesting event about commitment.
Thank you.
And waking up at a very early time in Arizona, I believe. Actually, I because my phone, the battery ran out, so I got cut off for some time. And I think the 4 things that you mentioned today were choice,
growth,
leadership, and commitment.
Yeah, attitude and commitment. Yes.
Attitude and commitment. Yes. If people definitely struggle with many things in their lives. But it's important, I think, to try to identify the weaknesses and also how to strengthen your relationships with others so that you can grow further in life and try to improve.
Mm-hmm.
But what advice would you give to, like, for example, new people who or the youth who want to take on the entrepreneurship route and start a business, and what kind of research that they need to do, and how to effectively plan it out, and also if they need to have a team around them, or if they just need to go solo starting a business. And because I've had a plan, or like I've been trying to these past few months contemplate and see maybe if there's a opportunity with starting an e-commerce platform to sell certain products, and especially with the COVID-19, there was high demand for the PPE products, sanitizers, face masks, and all these medical equipments. So what advice would you give to the youth if they are just starting out?
Okay. Thank you for this question. I really like it. And I want to advise everyone, even if you are studying and if you have a degree in engineering and you have a great job in the career that you chose in life, be an entrepreneur, part-time entrepreneur. It's not because what you get out of it, because of the person you become because of it. Being an entrepreneur and learning how to develop this skill will challenge you, will help you improve daily, will give you these trainings and this self-development and talking to new people. It will stretch you in order to achieve better results, and it will help you in your business because you will be able to sell yourself, create better image of yourself. It's really greatly important. And as a start as an entrepreneur, surround yourself with entrepreneurs like you. Again, the biggest teacher in our life is people who achieved what we want to achieve. You want to be in e-commerce, connect with people who've done that. Join a team and learn from the people in this team. Learn from their failures and learn from their strength. Read books, learn how to do things, and there's a lot of webinars right now that are online and for free. Just attend webinars, YouTube, learn not only the skills of how to do the steps of e-commerce, develop your communication, your sales skills, your leadership, your commitment, all the skills that will help you improve the personal skills. And remember, the most important thing, your business cannot outgrow the level of your thinking. If your business is growing high and you are not growing your mindset the right way, you won't be able, you will reach a point where you can't cross it. By growing your mindset, you will be able to grow your business and the people around you. So commit to daily learning, to daily development, and have committed steps that you will follow every day. One day that passes without working on your business and bring you closer to your goal, that means you are losing 10 or 15 steps, because if you don't go forward, you will be going backwards. It will stop you from, it's consistent daily actions. Consistent daily action. If I'm doing diet for 1 week and one day I ate a lot of food, at the end I won't have the same results and I will go back some steps. So it's important. Consistency is the secret. Thank you for your question. Any other questions? It's already 7 a.m. here. It's already, I don't know, 9 or 10 your time. I don't know, but it's closed. So if you have any more questions, don't forget, follow me on social media, add Jaafar Dalida, anywhere you look. It's 10 p.m. Malaysia. Thank you for staying that late. And if you have any questions, info@dalidajaafar.com. And I have daily content that will help you. I do live every Monday that will help you with a certain topic in self-development. And I do masterminds too. So there's a lot of ways I can help you develop your skills. Contact me if you have any questions. Thank you so much for today. I really appreciate all of you. Thanks for the people who stayed, the people who commented and interacted with me and turned on their cameras. And thank you, GYSO, for this invitation. I really appreciate it. I had a great time. I apologize, I was a little bit like distracted with sharing the screen and the comments. I'm trying to answer all your questions. I hope I brought value to you today, and I'm looking forward for future meetings. Last words, if you have any comments, and have a great night. Thank you so much. Bye. You too, have a great evening. Bye.